Hello guys, I do apologize, we have a late hour now and we just arrived on a new property which is bought by one of our investors where we provide all the services. One of them is deal sourcing, finding a good deal. Another one which will be the next one, all renovation, and the renovation will be run by Bart, who is our project manager. Hello Bart.
Guys.
And after that our letting agent will take over to find the best tenant for that property for the best price for our investor. And as always, we will talk about pros and cons, all about properties, showing you things from inside. As we know, there is plenty of people who talk about rainbow and butterflies. They never talk about issues, probably because they want to sell you something. We want our viewers to be educated, to understand all the risks, all the hassles, also to know that it's still worth it to invest in properties in the UK. From very beginning, Bart, can you tell us what kind of situation we have over here?
Okay, that looks really serious, but it's not at all. So that is because of the bins and water. The water was dropping
On the top of the bin and was splashing on the wall.
Instead of securing this wall, someone decided to leave that bins like that, and
That's the result.
but it's really easy to fix. There is no structural damage, so that's gonna be really easy.
So one thing, for us, we know how to solve the problem, but many people who don't have experience with things like that.
You mentioned about issues. We are here for sorting out all the issues for you about this property, because David mentioned that we're buying deals. If you want to find a good deal, there is always something to do on the property. This property, I would say it's in good condition. There are some things to do, like with the roof, with the chimney, with the flashing, but all of the works are really simple and not expensive. And we can go inside. I can tell a little bit more.
Yeah, well, for us it's simple, but many people, they will scare off because they will walk into the property and they will see the mold, and most people, they don't understand where is the mold. There is a reason for that mold, and when we have the fault for that, we can find this solution how to fix the problem. So with that, you just need to do like a flashing or fix the chimney.
One day work and everything will be sorted.
And another one is, for example, guttering. When it's like full guttering, people in this country, many of homeowners, they don't clean the gutter. Well, when it's raining, the water is going on the wall. The wall is wet, and then we have a mold. So come on, guys, to see inside.
After you.
Thank you very much.
Just in here, one more thing, we're gonna replace the glass. Simple.
And we just walk into living dining room.
Yeah, we forgot to tell where we are. We are in Doncaster, and that's the 3-bed semi-detached.
Okay. Who is the owner? The owner is from Italy, yeah?
Not this one is Polish, I believe.
The reason I mentioned that is also because people from abroad, they buy the properties from us. They want to, build their own property portfolio. Rental British market is the best in the world, the best returns for the investors in entire planet. And we can see or check many statistics about growing population, about lack of properties. Lack of properties is creating that situation where people like us, bringing them back to the life. We're doing a lot of good for the society because they can live in good standard, good quality properties, but also it's a free market. So also we're making money on those kind of properties. We're using the strategy where we buy, refurbish, remortgage the property to take the money out. Obviously, we will rent the property out to get the best tenant for ourselves or for the investors. Our entire crew have their own property portfolio. We all are also property investors. If it's good, why we will not do it by ourselves?
So I came to UK 5 years ago and I already got 5 properties in here. So, and I'm not rich, so so you can do it.
And that's how it's works. What will be the schedule of work?
Okay, so maybe I can start from, I can explain quickly how the process looks. So from the time when I collect the keys, coming into the property, and I'm starting with the initial form with all the report, pictures, videos, everything what should the investor know. After that, I'm preparing quotation with scope of work. If everything is okay with the investor, we're signing the papers, and a week after the collection, we start the renovation, which which take between, in this size property, it takes between 8 to 12 weeks, which is super quick. We're gonna do some plastering, not in every room, only where it's necessary. We're gonna paint everything, replace the window, we're gonna put new floors downstairs and upstairs, of course.
Okay.
Some of the radiators will be replaced, the old type, so we're gonna replace them for the type 21. We prefer to save money instead of wasting money. It's not that we're gonna spend all your money.
Because our goal is to make our investor happy. They coming back and they buying more properties from us.
If you save more, you can spend more.
And like you just mentioned, if the doors are okay, like those are, we will not replace them just to make an extra cost.
Those we can just paint. About the extra works, we got the rising lamp, which is easy to fix in this case.
If you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing, of course. So.
Yeah, and
that's the kitchen, brand new modern kitchen.
Yeah, this is our mission as well, to give people a new start where they can raise their family. Of course, issues with mold, issues like with bad kitchen, you can look on that, guys. How someone can live in properties like that. Unfortunately, 20-25% of houses in the UK, people are not supposed to live there because there is such a poor condition. Majority of landlords, they are good landlords, but there is that kind of minority landlords who are not professional landlords, who unfortunately provide a bad standard, bad quality houses like that. But it's better, to look after the house and provide a quality for our tenants, so they can have a happy life. It's also going to be, life is going to be in long term easier and better for you, because which landlord will not want to have a happy tenant?
Long term, this is something
long term.
What you just said, this is how we built our business.
Yeah, as we can see, this house is a poor quality, so everything is just falling by itself. The point is to fix the problem correct way, not this is I think some kind of German technology, as you can see, special tape. Maybe it was created by NASA or Elon Musk, I'm not sure about that. This is not the way how we're supposed to fix our property. So even when you have terrace houses with old terrace houses with basements and there is full of water, you still obviously that will cost an extra money, but you still can fix that, do a tanking and dry out that basement. So there is always some kind of solutions. So we can go further up to check the rest of the property.
Okay, so before we spoke about savings, and in this case, because we know how much we want to take from the rent, for the old bedrooms, in this case, we're gonna do the plastering, but for corridors, we're just gonna paint, fix all of the whole stuff like that, and there is no point to spend thousands for plastering.
Sometimes it's just, when the rest of the house will be fully renovated, just to fix small problems.
Buy to let, so we're gonna do new kitchen, new bathroom, new floors, painting, that's good enough.
Yeah, so we can check the rest of the house. So this house is a 3-bedroom house, so this is the smallest bedroom.
Yeah, so the things we always check when we property first time, of course, we're checking all the condition of the walls, stuff like that. We're checking all the electricity and plumbing, we check all the windows, if they're open or not, if they need to be replaced or not, all the radiators. So we've got long list with checkbox to do with average property.
Yeah. So this room was just full plastering, yeah?
Plastering, painting and carpets.
And next there is a bathroom.
So we're gonna put new tiles, new floor.
So basically everything gonna be rigged. Okay, bedroom number 2.
Yeah, so in here we're gonna replace the radiator, plaster, paint.
And then what about sockets?
Our standard is 2 double sockets for bedroom, 3 double sockets for master bedroom.
To make that comfortable for the tenants?
Yeah, because we always think about tenants, because if they feel comfortable to your property, they will stay longer.
So the last one is master bedroom, and we have that issue with the chimney.
There's a problem with chimney, it's just broken. We need to replace it or just build something on the top and just do some simple repointing, flashing, that's all.
And what about this part?
Yeah, all the gutters just full of leaves.
They just need cleaning.
Clean.
Yeah, they just need...
Eventually we need to replace the wooden part, but again,
It's very easy. The point of that is just to find what is creating the issue and solve that and find the solution for it, and that's it. When we talk about numbers and money, so I will tell you everything about this house. The purchase price of that was £104,000. The investor money for deposit 25%, which is £26,000. There is also stamp duty land tax, which just not long time ago the new government changed land tax for 5%. So renovation cost will be
between 28 to 30, but includes the labor, materials and certificate.
So this is exactly the numbers which was in the deal proposal. Legal fees £2,000, financial advisor £500, final rent around £850 after the renovation, and return of equity. So that includes remortgage. It's quite high over here. It's around 25%, which is really good. And don't forget about one thing. Year after year, the rent, the price of rental houses, the value of houses, everything is going up. It will stay like that for next decades because the population is growing because of huge lack of properties. This is the reality of the British market. So what our investors are receiving when the deal sources are finding the property, so they get in the deal proposal, which include all the details about the property. Also the schedule of work. We talk about over here about maps, about communication, about schools, flood map, so we can see there is no flood in the area. Who lives here? Are there private owners? What is the EPC? What is the floor plan? We do our own pictures of the day when someone went in to see that, how we know about the high of the rent, because we also do comparable. The house has been rent out over here, 3-bedroom one, 985, 850. So we collect all that data, and it's dozens of hours. Someone who works for us, because we have our deal sources who are fully employed, who every month are checking dozens of houses, and only one of them will be a good deal, which we will buy or some of our investors will purchase, because we all know what kind of issues there can be with those houses and how to solve those issues. So it's quite important that everyone is experienced as a landlord. But so how you can help, basically how you helping me and how you helping other people who are using our services.
Okay, so how I said, if you have some savings and you want to invest and you prefer to stay on your sofa and watch football match, we can do all that for you. You can just stay at home and relax.
You know, we will talk about how much hassle there is with different kind of renovation companies. We don't talk about those good ones. There is loads of them which are not. And you can give some kind of examples.
Yeah, I've got thousands of examples, especially that we running a lot of projects in one time. But you all know how it is with traders. Sometimes they are at times, sometimes they are not, sometimes they are coming back next day, sometimes not, sometimes they know what to do, sometimes they pretend they know what to do. So all that issues with them, dealing with traders, prices, neighbors, everything is on me. So there is a lot of traders when you have no idea about renovation and they know how to
use that in their advantage. You can tell us the last stories from the investor who is from Italy.
That was a surprise for our investor from Italy.
How long it's taking to buy a house in UK?
It should be between 3 to, let's say, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
We know that sometimes solicitors, they sign all the papers the last day they should, so that caused many problems. Like the investor you mentioned, he was quite upset about the buying process with the solicitors of the seller, and he went on holiday. I said to him, if you give me 3-4 weeks, I will do that renovation for you. Of course, he didn't believe. He thought I'm joking. So he's coming tomorrow. He will get a keys after 3.5 weeks with the done property.
Depends on the schedule of work, because house with the conditions like the one which we currently in will take how long?
We're aiming to do it in 8 to 10 weeks.
So this is quite important that there is like a project manager who's doing all the time quality checks, checking all the stages and make everything up to the standard. So I'm telling about that just to warn you guys, to make sure everything is in the contract. End of the day, in long term, it's still worth it. So guys, if you will want to work with us, you can check check our website, which is dovbushgroup.com. I also run an education company. I already trained over 1,500 landlords who build their own property portfolio, and it's worth of learning from other people as well, mistakes. So we like to talk about mistakes, issues and problems, so in the future we can avoid them. I wish you all the best. Thank you for your time, Bart, and I will see you next time. See ya.